A teenage sensation in the world of football, Endrick Felipe Moreira Duza, known simply as Endrick, has taken the football world by storm. At just 16 years old, he became the youngest player ever to debut for PAL's first team and the second youngest goal scorer in the history of Brazil's Serie A. But who is this young lad, and what makes him so special that European clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Chelsea all fought for his signature? How did he go from the dusty streets of his hometown to becoming the most expensive U18 transfer in history? In this video, we will uncover the incredible story of Endrick, the wonder kid from Brazil. Whether you're a diehard fan of PAL, a Real Madrid supporter eager to glimpse the future of your club, or simply a lover of the beautiful game, you won't want to miss this. Endrick was born on July 21, 2006, in Taguatinga, a satellite city on the outskirts of Brasília, Brazil. He was the youngest of 4 children, growing up with an older brother and 2 sisters. His father, Douglas Sawa, harbored dreams of becoming a professional footballer himself and played for several small clubs in Brasília, striving to support his family. When Endrick was 11 years old, his father left the family to pursue his football dreams, leaving his mother unemployed and the family homeless. Endrick and his siblings had to live in an orphanage in São Paulo for 6 months until their father returned. Despite these challenges, Endrick's love for football never wavered. At the age of 4, he was already playing on the streets of his neighborhood, honing his skills against older children. His father recognized his son's exceptional talent, started filming Endrick's goals and tricks, and uploaded the videos to YouTube in hopes of catching the attention of major Brazilian clubs. The videos went viral, and offers from Flamengo, Santos, and São Paulo, Brazil's most prestigious clubs, soon followed. Eventually, Endrick chose São Paulo, one of the city's biggest clubs, which signed him to their youth academy at the age of 11. In his first 5 years at São Paulo, Endrick's talent flourished. He scored an incredible 165 goals in 169 games for the youth teams. His performances caught the eye of Brazilian national team youth coaches, and he soon represented his country at the U16 and U17 levels. However, it was at the Copa São Paulo de Futebol Júnior 2022, Brazil's most prestigious youth tournament, where Endrick truly made his mark. As a 15-year-old striker, he scored 6 goals in 7 games against boys up to 4 years older than him. This led São Paulo to their first title in the competition, and Endrick was named the tournament's player of the tournament by the fans. Back in Brazil, the hype around Endrick reached its peak. Comparisons with Neymar, Ronaldo, and even Pelé were made by experts and fans alike. His jersey sales skyrocketed, quickly making him one of Brazil's most recognizable athletes. In October 2022, just 3 months after his 16th birthday, Endrick made his professional debut for São Paulo, and shortly thereafter became the second youngest goal scorer in the history of the Brazilian Serie A. In his first professional season, he scored 3 goals in 7 games, helping his club win the Brazilian championship. In December 2022, Real Madrid finally won the race for Endrick's signature and agreed to a deal with São Paulo that could rise to $72 million with bonuses. It became the second most expensive transfer of a Brazilian player of all time, second only to Neymar's move from Santos to Barcelona in 2013. According to the contract terms, Endrick was to remain at São Paulo until July 2024, when he would turn 18 and legally be eligible to move abroad. Real Madrid prevailed against strong competition from Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, and Barcelona. For Endrick and his family, the transfer marked the culmination of a lifelong dream. "I want to forever thank São Paulo, the club of my heart, which provided me everything to become what I am today," Endrick said in a statement after the transfer was announced. "I will always remain a fan of São Paulo. To the São Paulo fans, I leave my affection, my gratitude, and the certainty that I will always be one of you." Shortly after signing with Real Madrid, Endrick returned to São Paulo for the 2023 season. He faced immense pressure to meet expectations and live up to comparisons with Brazil's past greats. Initially, he struggled to find his form, going goalless in his first 10 games, leading some to question whether Real Madrid had made a mistake in signing him at such a young age. However, the teenager soon silenced his critics by scoring 11 goals in his next 15 games, becoming São Paulo's top scorer in the league. Surprisingly, his performances earned him a call-up to the Brazilian national team for the 2026 World Cup qualifiers in November 2023. At just 17 years and 4 months old, he became the youngest player to be called up for the Seleção since Ronaldo in 1994. Endrick made his debut as a substitute in a 1-2 loss against Colombia and scored his first international goal a few days later in a 1-1 draw against Argentina. Suddenly, he was being touted as a potential surprise inclusion for the 2026 World Cup, for which he would still only be 19 years old. On the field, Endrick is a fast, talented, and versatile striker who can play anywhere in the attack. He uses his speed to beat defenders on the counterattack, and his excellent ball control allows him to dribble past opponents in tight spaces. Endrick is also a natural goal scorer who can finish well under pressure with power or finesse. He works hard defensively to help his team, and his selfless play and all-around abilities make him a valuable team player. Endrick is often compared to Brazil's greatest players. Many see similarities with Ronaldo, the legendary striker who became a global star as a teenager. Others compare him to Neymar because of his skills and creativity. But perhaps the most fitting comparison could be with Pelé, who led Brazil to the World Cup title in 1958 at the age of 17. While it is still too early to say whether Endrick will reach that level, he has the potential to become a truly special player if he continues to develop his immense talent.